It was like this when we got here.
What happened here? What? Did the Espers do this? No, they couldn't have.
The Emperor is expecting you. This way, please.
I've lost my will to fight.
The Emperor's had a change of heart.
Sid.
The Espers came to save their friends. When they learned that none of them were alive, they ravaged the entire city. I'll never forget their shrieks of rage.
We're hanging up our weapons for good. The war is over.
The power of those Espers. I had no idea. They'll destroy the entire world if we don't do something. We're utterly helpless against them. We must find a way to calm their rage.
Men should never lust after the power they lack the means to control.
Friends, let us speak more over dinner tonight.
There are still some soldiers who'd prefer to keep fighting. Please, talk to as many as you can before dinner. Make them understand.
You have 4 minutes until dinner. Please talk to as many soldiers as you can.
Kefka's been locked up. I heard it's because the Emperor found out he used poison against the people of Doma.
Gah! How dare they put me in a place like this? I just can't believe it. What a bore.
That evening, a banquet was held with the Emperor.
This way, please.
I'll sit with the returners if that's all right.
At last, we can all be together, sharing a meal at the same table. Let us make a toast. To what shall we raise our glasses?
To our homelands.
Well then, to our homelands. As you may know, I've imprisoned Kefka for his crime of using poison against Doma. What do you think should be done with him?
Execute him.
I see. Well, let's let him stew in his cell for a while, then we can decide what to do. I am truly sorry for what occurred at Doma. No one ever dreamed Kefka would use poison.
That was inexcusable.
I'm terribly sorry for what was done. I promise to punish Kefka severely and to work to eradicate poisons all over the world. By the way, with regard to General Celes...
Celes was one of us.
Kefka was lying. General Celes realized the lunacy of this war long before I did and went over to your side. With your permission, I'd like to move on to discussing the Espers. The Empire has been decimated by the Espers that emerged from the sealed gate. They're just too powerful. If we don't do something, they'll tear the entire world apart.
You're the one who brought them here in the first place.
When the Espers came through on their rampage, all my ambitions faded in an instant. Now I find myself asking why I ever wanted that much power in the first place. Of course, there is no excuse for the atrocities I committed in the name of conquest.
You must be getting tired. Why don't we take a short break?
And now I have a favor to ask. After they attacked us, the Espers flew off northward toward Crescent Island. We have no way of knowing when they'll decide to go on another rampage. We need to find them and convince them to set aside their aggression before that happens. But, considering all that the Empire has done to them, I doubt they'll be willing to listen to us. That's why I need to borrow Terra's power. Terra is the only one who can bridge the gap between human and Esper. I have a Magitech armor transport ship moored in the port of Albrook. I had hoped to send it to Crescent Island with all haste. Would you please go on board? I'll have my top general and some of his troops accompany you as well. General Leo.
I'm General Leo. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Didn't I see that guy in Doma? Oh, right! He was that one with the principles. So, that's General Leo, eh?
Isn't that Cyan, retainer to the King of Doma? Please, forgive me for not being there to stop Kefka.
What happened was not your fault.
I'll be waiting for you in Albrook.
Please, find the Espers and convince them to cease their attacks. You're our only hope.
If Terra goes, I go.
Locke, thank you.
The rest of you stay here. I smell a rat.
As do I. It's hard to trust the Emperor just like that.
We'll remain here and watch out for anything out of the ordinary.
Thanks. You'll be our eyes and ears. Keep your guard up.
Right. You be careful too.
I bear a message from the Emperor. Due to your decorum at tonight's banquet and your grace in speaking to our soldiers beforehand, the Emperor has decided upon the following. All Imperial troops will be withdrawn from South Figaro immediately. In addition, Imperial forces will be withdrawn from the Kingdom of Doma. Well then, if you'll excuse me.
Albrook's a port town to the south of the Empire. The plan is to leave for Crescent Island from Albrook on a transport ship carrying Magitech armor. We'll keep a close watch on the Empire. You deal with the Espers.
Ah, there you are. Another Imperial general and a man I hired back in town will be accompanying us as well. Let me introduce them. General Celes and Shadow. Is something the matter?
No, it's nothing.
We depart tomorrow. In the meantime, I've arranged lodging for you at the inn. Please, try to get some rest.
Celes.
Celes.
I'm working for the Empire, but don't worry, they didn't hire me to kill you.
General Leo already made arrangements for your stay here tonight. By all means.
Celes. Please, why won't you talk to me? I know I doubted you, if only for a moment, but we can still be friends, right? Celes!
All right, let's go.
The engines are all running smoothly, sir.
We should arrive tomorrow morning. Why don't you rest until then? Having trouble sleeping? I heard your emotions have returned.
It's strange, isn't it? The Empire used me, controlled my very thoughts, and now here I am, cooperating with the same people.
People are people. Not everyone in the Empire is like Kefka.
So, what about you?
I knew that you were half Esper and being made to suffer through horrible experiments. Yet I did nothing. I'm no better than Kefka.
If a human and an Esper can love one another, do you think a human and I could love each other?
Of course.
But I don't even know what it feels like to love someone.
You're still young. Someday you'll know. I'm sure of it.
But I want to know now. Who's there?
I thought I'd sleep out under the stars.
Did you hear what we were talking about?
I didn't mean to listen in.
So...
I can't help you. Those are answers you'll have to find for yourself. Terra. There are people in this world who have chosen to kill their own emotions. Remember that.
Yahoo! We did it, Clyde!
1,000,000 gil? What a blast! This is the life.
Guess it's time we start thinking of a name, huh?
A name?
All good bandit duos need a name. I sort of have one in mind.
Well, let's hear it.
The Shadow Bandits. What do you think? Not bad, eh?
The Shadow Bandits. Great train robbers of the century.
The world's greatest treasure hunt, reduced to this.
We're almost to Crescent Island. When we make landfall, we'll split into 2 groups. I'll go with Celes. Terra, you go with Locke and Shadow. If you find any clues as to where the Espers may be hiding, report back at once.
Let's go. Shadow?
Locke.
Come on.